144, 144, thousand, 144, 144, thousand, 144, 144, thousand, 144, 144, thousand. Chosen, 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 chosen. Apple love is out and it's started to the sky. The wings are right and I put that on my guy. Apple love is out and it's started to the sky. The wings are right and I put that on my guy. Heart of a king, blood of a slave. The prince of the power, I'm possessing all the traits. Mental slavery, I'm just breaking through constraints. And you pseudo prophets, we just doing what you can't. Cause I only fear God, my nigga. I only fear Yahweh, my nigga. We ain't scared. I ain't your local pastor, my nigga. We tell. I got another precept, my nigga. Here comes the zoom, zoom, bitches on your broom, broom. You ain't got.
Start it. First, we give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Hey, brother, Mr. Whiteman, let me ask you a question real quick. Hey, is it good to vote? No? Hey, sisters, can I ask y'all a question? Is voting good for black people? Y'all looking at me like I'm a fish in a fishbowl. What's the problem? I just asked you a very simple question. Now I tell you what, with racism going on right now and these white supremacists killing our sisters out here, I bet if they ran down that street right now, you wouldn't be looking at me like that. You'd be looking at for help. Here's the problem, people. Everybody keeps sitting up here talking about going out here doing this voting thing. I need to understand how voting helps our people. How does it help our people? We've been voting for more than 70, 80 years, and nothing has changed in the black community. I just need anybody to give me a good explanation as to how does this thing works. If we're constantly voting and nothing is getting done for us, how does it work for us? Precept.
Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
See, and the thing is, it makes 100% sense why God says that. Because you've been setting all these people over you, and ain't none of them did anything to help you. They gave you a bad gift. And when they give it to you, they think that it's something great and special and it should help you. Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Can y'all tell me how does voting help us in America?
Gotta have voice, man.
Okay, but how does it help us? We have a voice, but minimum wage is still $7.25. I like to be a Ukrainian right now.
Get that 250 food stamps.
$4,000 in cash, $13,000 in food stamps.
And free rent for 2 years.
Rent. I like to be a migrant. I like to be a Ukrainian. What sense does it make to be an American when these people are doing nothing for you? And as far as black people go, y'all gotta wake up. Voting is not helping our people. They are not doing anything for us. We sitting over here struggling every single day, and we keep voting for a government, voting in the system that's proven they're not going to do anything for us.
Talk about it.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17.
Read it out.
As for us, our eyes are yet veiled for our vain help. And our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us.
We are sitting up here voting day after day, minute after minute, year after year, for a nation who cannot save us. And the first thing people are telling you is, if you vote for Donald Trump, he's going to put us back in slavery. People, let me give you a news flash. We're still in slavery.
That's right.
We make up 78% of the prison population. The 13th Amendment proves slavery was never abolished. Guess what happens when you commit a crime? You go right back into slavery.
That's right.
Ask the people in Alabama. They over there working, making these white people in Alabama billions on top of $1 billion a year working for slave labor. I don't understand how that makes sense. I don't know how we can't open our eyes long enough to see that voting for these white people, voting for these people who look like they black, keep telling us they're gonna do something for us, never do it for us, and then we vote for them again next year. That's like taking on a woman into your household and she says she's a good woman and she says she cooks and cleans, but as soon as you get in with her, you buy that BMW, she ain't cooking, cleaning nothing, she going to the BMW all the time. It makes no sense. It's no different than you sitting up here keep voting for these presidents, these governors, these people who aren't doing anything for us. How does it make sense? Any of y'all sisters can help me out today? Can y'all tell me how voting helps the black community? No? No? Hey, Mr. White Man right there. Hey, can you tell me how voting help our people here in America?
Sorry, I don't speak English.
You don't speak English, you speak ignorant, don't worry about it. When Christ come back, you're going to be speaking, not putting that iron rod on your ass. Here's the problem. See, that dumbass white man right there, he knows that his people takes advantage of us every single day. Minute after minute, hour after hour. That's why they don't know nothing but ignorance and stupidity. Because they know, guess what? They can give us nothing but ignorance and stupidity and we'll love them again tomorrow.
Talk about it.
Why is that? Are they stupid or are we stupid?
So close.
Why are we continually giving? Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
how you doing? Hey, man, do you vote?
Do I vote? Yeah, absolutely.
You vote here in America?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I guess to try and fight the worst evil. I guess that's all we got is to try and fight the worst evil.
Who is evil?
I mean, Trump is in my eyes.
Trump is evil?
But anyone that spreads like hatred and you know all the terrible things that he's talking all the time.
Oh, what he's talking? What about if they doing it?
Well, yeah, definitely that too.
Okay, didn't Kamala Harris, didn't that woman sit up here and just tell us we can't do nothing for black people, but she took care of the Asian American community with $26.4 billion? Watch this. Give me Leviticus 20 and 13.
I do think that more should be done for the black community. Absolutely.
Okay, watch this. But I'm gonna show you about America though. I'm gonna show you something that I totally disagree with. And watch this, and God disagreed with it too. You go ahead and read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
Okay, so God said, if you're a homosexual, you should be put to death, right? So let's talk about the evil.
Moses said that.
No, God revealed it to Moses. You know that? Come on now, you know that?
I mean, we can talk about that, but then we also have to talk about the things that they're talking about slavery, the things that they're talking about all the other.
Slavery was good.
Come on, man.
Anything God do is good.
That's right!
So, but let me get back to what I was saying. My point I'm proving to you about homosexuality is this. He just read to you that God says anybody who's sleeping with one another, not a male on male or female on female, they're worthy of death, correct? Now let me talk about evil.
That's what this is.
Okay, so did Kamala Harris not say that we should take our tax dollars and help pay for transgender transformations in prison?
Okay, so about that.
Don't give me the Kamala Harris answer, brother. Did she say it, yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes or no, did she say it? Is it wrong, yes or no? Is it evil in the eyes of God? Come on now, talk to me.
I'm not going.
Talk to me. Are you a man of God?
I'm not gonna do anything.
Are you a man of God?
I'm searching for the word.
He's not a man of God.
My grandfather used to be vice president of Sissy Baptist Bible Fellowship.
Where you from?
I fell out of Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee?
Absolutely.
What's your nationality?
What's my nationality?
Yes.
I guess America.
American?
Like,
America's a piece of land. This is what they call America.
it's like heritage.
Yeah, your heritage. Your
Okay,
heritage.
so I did my DNA. I'm 14% Indigenous American, some Scottish, and a lot of German.
What about your grandfather? What was your grandfather? Would he be a so-called white man, would you say?
Yes, he's a Scottish.
Okay, so now, if that being the case, you do understand.
You doing, sisters?
You do understand that your people cause the problems that we have today, right?
Absolutely.
Do you know that Kamala Harris is actually a white woman?
Isn't she Indian?
Who? She's from India, but her give me that 118. No numbers. But you do know her father's from the British Isles, right? Her grandfather's from the British Isles. They came and they they colonized Jamaica, and they lived there. And when they lived there, it was no different than the white Europeans that colonized South America and says, oh, we're South Africans. They're not South Africans. They colonized the land and they stayed there. They were born there, so they said we're South Africans. That's no different than what Kamala Harris' family did when they went to Jamaica. They moved there, colonized the land, and then said, oh, we Jamaicans. But let me show you how the Bible speaks about it.
Book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls.
See, the thing is, you are what your father is, regardless of what you. I mean, we know that the mother carries the eggs. That's fine. But you know, once the sperm comes out and penetrates that egg, you know those other millions of sperm cells surrounds that placenta, right? And no blood of the woman goes in there, right? So that seed is building basically on what the father is, right? You didn't know that?
Break it down scientifically, cool.
Fact check. Fact.
Like I got half my mom DNA and half my dad DNA.
But it doesn't matter though. You are what your father is. Whatever your father is, that's who you are. So if your father is a so-called African American, then you would be one of us, like from the tribe of Judah. But if he's from so-called Scotland, British Isles, Germany, you know, he's kind of like those Jewish people are over there in Israel. They're not Jews. They're actually Europeans. Okay, yeah. So you are what your father is. So that's how you gotta follow my line of thinking. When I'm looking at you, or if I'm looking at this country, and I'm talking about good and evil, I'm looking at what is good and what is evil. And people keep looking at Kamala Harris and thinking because she's melanated, she's black. She's not black.
So are you saying Trump was the better choice?
Okay, let's talk about evil though. But less of the two evils, right?
Yeah.
What has Donald Trump done to black people?
I mean, it's what? Like you think it's nothing, but
No, specific.
Facts. Okay, bring it on. So number one, it's his rhetoric. It's the way he talks. The way he talks raises the amount of racism in the area. This has been proven. Number one, I just studied myself. It shows that in areas in which he speaks, hate crimes go up by 50%. You can look that up, fact check me on that.
Oh, I can fact check you real easy, brother, because I'm black. Hate crime has been, Donald Trump is nothing but a vessel. Crimes against black people has been going on for centuries.
But they raised.
They're raised. They've always been there. So you saying that? So are you saying that there's worse murders today than it was back then?
No.
It's just more of us to murder today than it was back then. That's all. Because today, according to blackdemographics.com, there's 54 million black people in America. But guess what? That's way more people than it was back during the days of slavery. So what I'm saying is, today, Donald Trump ain't killed nobody. Donald Trump ain't tried to kill nobody. But Kamala Harris has. Right?
You getting paid for this?
Say again?
Y'all getting paid for this?
Hey, I don't get paid for this. The payment that I get don't come until after that sky crack, Christ come back, and he gave me this thing right here. Except it's gonna be iron.
Hold on. Are you a Democrat or something?
I am against conservatism.
So black people who think have their own minds, they have to be being paid by Democrats,
No,
right?
it's because of the fact that his rhetoric does increase hate crimes. If you have those statistical numbers, if you have that fact, then you can't really refute it.
So you're going to argue with us a person who put in laws over somebody who just talked?
Exactly.
Repeat that question.
This is the thing. Kamala Harris in the 90s passed laws to put my people in jail over and over. False crimes, they didn't proven that she's lied as a DA and put people in jail.
He's from there.
He's from Cali.
From where she did all that. I was there. I've seen my people go to jail under her regime.
So we're not advocating for Trump either, though.
No. We're not advocating.
It sounds like you think that's what we're doing.
We're not advocating
we're not
for
doing
either
that.
side. The question he asked you is which one is more evil. We're talking about evil right now. But the thing is this: Kamala Harris has done way more to black people than Trump ever had. Before Trump ran for any presidential seat, you gotta understand, he hung out with black people. You see him in videos with Mike Tyson, all the rappers. Even when he became president, what did he do? He released our people from prison. Kamala Harris put our people in prison.
Talk about
it. Gave us money that we didn't have to give back to the government. he did more in his little couple reigns, regardless of what he said, and people started acting on their own accord, that does not reflect him. That reflects their stupidity. Right. If he says something and you interpret it and go do something, does that reflect on what I said? No, it's how you interpret it and you put in action based off what you thought I was saying and did, so that falls on you for not understanding what you heard. That doesn't make him a complete racist. I believe he is a racist though. But when we come down to which one is more evil to our people, literally, by facts of what has happened, I'm gonna have to say Kamala Harris.
Yeah, we think Kamala Harris and we think Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are racist too.
Yeah. We ain't voting for none of them.
We do. Kamala Harris racist too. She's not a black woman.
Yeah, they're all racist.
And then on top of that, she can't claim the black card and sleep with a white man and don't understand why black men don't like her. That's crazy. She has a white husband.
My wife's black.
Your wife's black? Oh, so I guess you can speak on black issues, right?
No, I fought my whole family though. I'm not speaking on black issues now. I'm trying to learn.
All right.
Yeah, we got that.
I fought my whole family, and don't get no support from people who have everything to try and stand up for what's right.
Okay.
So I understand what you're saying, and I understand that there are a lot of people who look like me who do come up with it. I'm honestly just trying to learn.
All right, cool.
I'm honestly just taking in what I can take in.
So our fault, man. Let you deal with the speaker then, man.
All right. So now the whole thing is, we back to talking about good and evil. So people will tell you that the Constitution is good, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe the Constitution is good?
People maybe say something incriminating. You know, I gotta take that swear about to be in law.
You said, oh, you're gonna be in law.
I can't say that. 9 months till I graduate.
Okay, but is it good though? Is the Constitution good for our people, black people?
It was not meant to be good for you. It's a systematic.
Appreciate it.
There's a systematic system which first, Mississippi had almost an all-black legislature as soon as the Civil War ended, but then they made loitering a crime, made vagrancy a crime, made a bunch of crimes so that way they could lock up an inordinate amount of people, take the vote away, and take the power back according to them so that way they could get in there and make the laws that they make and keep the laws that they make.
Yeah, but the thing I'm saying is, you ever heard of Dred Scott?
Yeah.
1857?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that's still in the Constitution?
I didn't know it.
Yeah, Dred Scott's still in the Constitution. It was never meant for black people to be citizens of this nation. So is that good?
No.
But it's the Constitution good.
I'm not gonna say nothing incriminating. I gotta take that
Plead the
oath.
fifth, huh?
I gotta take that oath.
Go ahead, give me that right there.
I gotta take that oath in 9 months.
You understand?
I'm trying to do good stuff for people.
So is the law made to make people liars and all this other stuff? Because it seems like nobody can speak freely, especially dealing with the U.S. Constitution.
The law.
Because you can't even speak freely. You can't say if you like it or not.
The law is a system.
Because we understand politicians and lawyers are what? Liars.
Right, yeah. The law is a system of control. Like, I believe in the racial control, racial control theory. And I do believe that the law is used as a weaponized for a system of control. And has been since the inception of the nation. I wrote papers on it.
So is it good?
The law?
The law. Is the law good?
Our law? American law?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
Are you a lawyer? You're gonna fix it, right?
I mean, that's my intent. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to try and be this savior person, but I want to help the voices that need to be helped. I want to try to be someone that steps in there and battle against.
How can you do that if you can't speak freely right now?
Because once I get bar license, I can. All I got to do is get licensed.
You're not going to be in a position to incriminate yourself then?
Well, see, then I have the defense of more free speech. I mean,
I
hate to say I don't have free speech
you don't have any representative right now.
But there are certain standards in which they can keep me out. Some of those standards, if I spoke.
See, but isn't that all confusion and chaos though?
And what about truth and justice?
I feel you.
And the American way?
Absolutely.
There's no such thing as truth and justice in America because they say justice is blind, right? But every time you look at that little lady on Lady Liberty, she got that little eye pulled up, don't she?
Yeah.
Because she's looking at who to take care of and who not to take care of. So is this law good? No, it's not. I'm gonna show you why.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
See, everybody will sit up here and try to force you and convince you to believe that the American way is the way to go. That we got a great constitution, that we have a great democracy, right? You believe we got a great democracy?
I believe
You don't believe in democracy? Good, because you know the Constitution don't either, right? Because the Constitution says it's a republic.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing in the Constitution that says democracy.
I don't believe in republic either, but yeah.
But I'm just saying. This,
Yeah, absolutely.
The founding fathers said that, all right?
Yeah,
they tell you that this is a good place. That this is the laws we put in place, and all this should have to say.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't listen to my Yep, it is.
Okay, you gotta go?
Yeah. Are you gonna be here tomorrow?
No, we come every Saturday. But I just want to leave you with this because, you know, I think you're gonna be all right when you get to the kingdom, and we're gonna have a job for you there.
I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, bro, I got a great job for you, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. So, you know, you can come back next Saturday and talk to us.
If I have the ability and the finances.
Well, if you don't, I'm gonna let you know something. Do you believe in this Bible? Probably not. I believe in it.
I've seen it used for evil so much that I'm confused, and that's why I'm searching for this.
Hey, it's like a toolbox. You can take a hammer and put a hammer and a nail, but I can take it and bash your head in. And you know,
it's a weapon now.
It's a weapon. It's whatever you make it to be. But in this Bible right here, I just want you to know before you go. I want you to go catch your professor. I want you to learn up. I want you to be smart when you get to the kingdom. I need somebody to properly plant my crops. I need somebody to properly get my apples. I want somebody to know how to cook. I'm gonna need you to get my rod of iron when I get tired. And I'm gonna need you to beat these people for me. Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
You gonna do that for me?
He said yeah. You said yeah.
You can't mix that.
Got him.
But I don't hurt people. But other than that, yeah, absolutely. I think the situation doesn't exist.
No. We don't hurt people either today unless we're forced. But when we get to the kingdom, we'll be hurting everybody. And I'm sorry, brother, but you're gonna be on that side. You're gonna be on that side, brother. I'm gonna have to beat you, though. Right. I mean, I'm not gonna hate it. I'm love it a little bit, but I'm gonna have to beat you.
All right.
All right.
Hey, can I ask you something?
First one, then I'm coming back to the second one.
The kingdom is just for us. It's real. The kingdom is just for us. It's real. These nations ain't nothing like us. It's real. These nations ain't nothing like us. So, how to earn her. Since birth from church, I beat up. So, how to earn her. God word, we the church, we beat up. So, how to earn her. God first and worst, I'm still up. So, how to earth. We the soul, how to earth. Creme de la creme. Dropping jewels and gems in the street like Tim's. We ain't none of them. Been putting in work, you check my film.